What is up, viewers of the Scary Baby channel? This is me, your host, Scary Baby. Of course, finally back with some more food review with Le Chef Toaster. Chef Toaster, where have you been?
Yeah, I have been in school.
I see, understandable. Um, so how do we do this again? Do we like talk for a bit and then get in, or do we like go straight in? What are we doing here?
Usually we explain shit, but by now everyone should know the rules. So if you don't know the rules, go watch one of the other videos.
You know what, since
Uh,
it's like we haven't done this in a while, maybe I'll explain the rules again. Just this one
yeah,
last time. And then, if people don't know the rules in the future, I'll point them to this video. So, the rules of food review. We are in a Discord known as the Anime.tv community. If you know that
of course,
Discord,
yes.
good for you. But we are in the Foodborne channel where people are supposed to, as you can see at the top here, share your IRL delicacies. Photos must be taken by yourself. This is a safe for work channel and should only contain images of food. Move conversations to safe for work chat or not safe for work chat. Now, some people don't follow said rule and either don't take the picture themselves or what they share are not delicacies, but you know, it is what it is. And we
Yeah,
just look at the food. Toaster, being the chef boy that he is, uh,
yeah,
normally, mostly it's him that explains what's in the food. Sometimes I can join in because I know a minuscule amount about food, and then we rate it based on how good we think it is and also how it's presented on a scale of 1 to 10.
that's
But
what I me.
since this is basically Toaster's series and his favorite number is 3, 3 is higher than 10 on the scale, and 3.3 is higher than 3. Every single
And
other
then
point,
food
like
is the best.
3.1, 3.2, all of that, it's still where it normally would be. And there's one more rating, which we barely ever have, which is Peebus, which is like, wow, that is the greatest thing ever. You know?
We've only given it out once or twice.
I think once or twice, yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
we've
it's definitely not
memely
enough.
given it like once, but I don't know. Can't remember.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, so that's pretty much the rating system. If you don't like it, too bad.
yeah.
So
And
yeah,
we
the
also
things that we
deduct
rate.
points for specific things, like if you
Yeah.
look at this first image, having your cutlery in your
Well, actually,
food.
this is first image is a good thing to point out that it's probably not homemade, and we only judge food made by the person. We
Yes,
skip
yes. If it's
people
like
who do not make
takeout
their own
or
food.
they haven't made it at home or whatever, if they haven't made it, then we skip it.
Actually, this looks like they made it. Do you think they made it?
Um, yeah, they could have made it. It's very
All
possible.
right, so now I guess
It's
we'll go
a
into just
calzone question mark. They said. I don't.
yeah.
Uh,
So it's a failed calzone clearly, and deduction of points for firstly cutlery being placed the wrong way around, knife on the right, fork on the left. This you can see in the first picture. The knife is on the left,
yeah, knife is on
and
the
the
left, and then the
fork
fork
is
is
on the
not on
other
the
side of the
right.
plate.
It's like above the plate.
It's on the other side of the plate. I'm sorry, but if someone served me a fork like that, I would question them.
They just
So
come.
yeah,
They placed on your food, and then they take the fork and they place it at the top. It's like,
yeah.
what are you doing?
Do work for your food, bitch.
And then in the
But yeah,
second
also
image,
that's
you
a
can
dirty
see
ass
an
plate.
even more horrendous thing. They have their cutlery in their food.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the knife is just like tucked under it.
Yeah, it's nice and
Yeah,
cozy.
yeah. So that's a dirty ass plate. Like the plate looks cleaner in the second picture than the first picture, and that's just sad.
How? What is my question? Because in the second, it's messier.
I don't know, but the plate looks cleaner.
I, I mean, if this wasn't homemade, then would the plate really be that dirty?
Nah, nah. A restaurant surely cannot serve you a plate like that.
Yeah, exactly. So this is probably homemade.
You're meant to like have care even if it's your own food, but then also that's a nasty ass calzone, man. That's a where the cheese at? The whole point of a calzone is for the cheese, but there's no cheese. What is
I mean,
this?
there's a slight amount of cheese.
That is like,
There's
oh,
I can see some cheese there.
I'm pretty sure a cheese stuffed sausage has more cheese than this entire calzone. And you know those things scam you with cheese. In fact, they shouldn't exist, but the ones that
Oh
do exist, they
yeah.
scam you with cheese.
Oh yeah.
Um,
They scam you. I don't even. What cheese do they even put in that shit? Because it tastes so
I don't know, man.
bad.
It's a mystery. It's like that processed cheese shit that you
Yeah,
get in
it tastes
markets. It tastes
so
bad. So
bad.
anyway, this is bad. This food is bad. We rate it 4.
4? I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it a 3.9.
Ooh, you are the mean.
I'm being the mean one this time.
Right. So yeah, we've deducted points for obviously cutlery, plate,
Yeah.
and also weird photography in the second picture. You didn't include the
Yeah,
entire picture.
another thing we judge is how it was photographed. Like, some people don't know how to take a picture of their full plate and full meal, which
Yeah.
doesn't make sense, but you know, it is what it is.
Moving on to
Moving on to the next thing, Mommy-chan.
splendid. So they couldn't fit the entire plate inside the frame.
See, this is what we're talking
Whoa.
about. Like,
Like, why are you struggling with that though? Like, why? Why is it so
like, you
hard?
can literally just like, okay, firstly, turn your phone so that it's not vertical, make it horizontal, make it landscape, take a landscape image that fits the entire plate, and then you can crop it. Cropping is a thing.
And also, I don't like. Why is your spoon? I
The
hope that's a
spoon is.
spoon and not a
I,
fork. If you
I
do it with
hope that's a
a
spoon.
yeah,
I hope to God that's a spoon.
yeah. So why are
It's
you spoon that?
actually a spork.
Best of both worlds. But no. And firstly, why is it in there? If you're taking a picture, you want to take it as if you're presenting it to someone, and therefore the spoon should not be inside the food. Also, why are you so bad at plating? Like look at all those like splatter. Why? Why you do
Splatter.
that?
Ew,
Just
how
clean it.
dare. I mean,
If you
yeah, it
if you
isn't that hard to
struggle,
clean.
yeah, if you struggle with pouring it in, then just take a tissue or a cloth and just go wipe,
Just a
and
little
then
wipey
voila.
wipey. Voila.
Also, why couldn't you just like position that plate in the center of the counter and then take it so I don't have to see your nasty ass cupboard?
I mean, yeah. Or like, they didn't. That looks like a relatively small counter. They could have put it on like a
You can still
table.
do it. If they do that and take it as a landscape, a horizontal thing, landscape, then and they crop it out, it will be so much better. But now, look at that. I am getting
Yeah.
more counter than I am getting plate.
We can basically almost see your feet. And we don't want to see your feet. Your crooked
We always
toes.
did, we always deduct points for feet pictures. We don't like them.
We do not.
Yeah.
Look, look, look.
So
If you have
anyway,
a foot fetish, I will not shame you, but us over here, we do not like feet pics.
okay. How about we actually rate the food? So
Oh, yes.
I can't actually
What do you
tell. It
think is
looks
in
like
here?
yeah. So I mean, it looked like that's not risotto. Definitely not. Uh, I want to say it's the macaroni with bolognese, but I'm doubting myself
Maybe?
because
It
that's a
looks
weird
like
ass
there's
macaroni.
some. Okay, tell me if you can see this too. It's kind of pixely for me. It looks like there's some sort of herb in the center.
Yeah, but yeah, that's probably time. But
Yeah.
so I'm assuming this is an Italian dish based on the tomato sauce that you're using. By the way, children, there's a difference between tomato sauce and ketchup.
Yes.
So yeah,
Even
and then
though ketchup, where I live, is known as tomato sauce, there is a
yeah,
different
fix
tomato
yourself.
sauce.
Yeah, fix yourself, fix your country. But so yeah, there's thyme sprinkled on top. So I'm assuming it's maybe rosemary. I don't know, but I know it's thyme. Definitely thyme. It's probably Italian. So I'm assuming that's a bolognese. So there's probably mince in there, beef mince, and I'm not too sure what that white-looking thing is. So yeah, I mean, if you want to know how this tastes based on look alone, I'm gonna say go to your local Italian place, order bolognese, whatever comes with it doesn't matter, and imagine it tasting just a little bit worse because I can't imagine this person knows how to cook. And yeah, that's pretty much what it tastes like. It's not that good looking, but it's not the worst thing in the entire world. Like you could have fucked it up a bit more. So I'll give you a 5.
5? I'm gonna give it a 5 as well. Now, okay,
Is
just before we move on, I feel like there was a message deleted, but if you look right below that image, somebody asked the question, how exactly are you attracted to food?
I feel like mayhaps simply that person is confused. Or
Yes,
message
but
was
then
deleted.
also, how are you attracted to food? It's very simple. Just food good,
Yeah,
and then it's
food
attractive.
looks good. A fine point on when food look good is we can't rate this, but is the picture above.
The
That's
image
a
above,
restaurant,
yes, that is a
obviously,
restaurant.
but
And
that
since it's a
food
restaurant, the
looks good.
food looks good.
Yeah.
Now that is attractive
Anyway,
food.
we'll skip it and go to the person holding a. It
Yes.
might look disgusting, but it's actually delicious. A mix of plate,
Strawberry
strawberry,
and
and
blueberry
blueberry yogurt.
yogurt with
Instant
bits of
strawberry
strawberry and
yogurt, sugar,
blueberry with
honey,
2
vanilla.
bananas, vanilla extract, a little bit of cinnamon, milk, and ice.
I mean,
I
I
don't know
rate
what
it.
Yoplait strawberry is, but it's strawberry, so it probably tastes good.
Yeah, I rate it. Sounds pretty decent. It's just a fruit smoothie. So yeah, I rate it. It's 6. Congratulations, you made a smoothie. I'm pretty sure every person can do that.
Well
If
done.
you can't
I'll
make a
give it a
smoothie,
6.1. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know
if you
how
can't
you
make
would
it,
fail at making a smoothie.
like you literally to make the most basic smoothie, you just need to put fruit, milk, a little bit of ice. Just blend it up. It doesn't matter what there is. You can make it better. You can, but that's the
Yeah.
most basic smoothie, and you can't fuck it up.
Like
You don't even need to put
I
the ice in.
completely agree with Omnithus below. It's kind of hard to screw up a smoothie, to be honest. Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
oh no, I scrolled up just a little bit. Oh,
Oh, are you
his
talking
return
about the
is
Conrad
returned.
57?
And the picture he sent is not exactly. We'll get to that. So let's
We'll
look
get
at
to that. First, let's look at
Cyranthus.
Cyranthus. Cyranthus.
I don't know what your name is.
Cyranthus is
Who
a
is
name
that
I
woman?
recognize. I feel like we've seen them on Food Review before. But let's look at the food that they have sent. Now,
This is that mermaid.
yeah.
Probably not just now. I say it's not because the likelihood that they cut their tomatoes like that is extremely low.
But it's a possibility.
I'm, I'm judging people based on how they cut their tomatoes. But actually, okay, okay, that's just Avo on toast. Okay, so there's toast on the bottom, there's Avo on
Yeah.
top. Actually, guacamole, but Avo, same thing. Then yeah, it's just onions, tomatoes, herbs, lettuce,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But here's the real question. What
Coriander,
kind of
probably.
bread do you think it is?
I'm not too well versed in the breadiness of bread, but it does look like it's store bought, obviously.
Yes,
And it,
that bread right there, it does not look like regular bread that you will see.
so yeah, that just looks like the normal kind of brown bread. No, nothing too fancy. You didn't
It
quite
doesn't
get a
look.
nice
It doesn't
toast.
look like regular brown bread. It's I recognize that bread. I just can't remember the name because I am
nothing too
also not
fancy,
well versed in the breadiness of bread.
but it doesn't look too fancy, and I personally would not pair it with this. I'd actually eat this with a pita, but yeah.
Hmm.
And I mean, is is guacamole. Congratulations.
Is guacamole?
So I'll rate it a 6. Congratulations, but I'm deducting points because you can't take a picture and I can see your fucking feet.
You can see their
So
feet.
I don't know if that's their feet or their knee. It's something, and I don't like it.
It is something. Yeah.
Not even good people.
I'm gonna give it a 5.8. Now, here's a little bit of
Now,
lore that we need to explain to the
we,
new
we have
people.
law.
This human, Conrad 57, for a while, we rated this person's food because they always sent nice looking food.
And I rated it well. I praised him. I
Yes,
praised
he
him.
Toaster praised him because the food always looked so nice. This is not a good example.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a horrible example of Conrad. But anyway.
Yeah, so then, one day, while we were recording, we found out all of the nice food that he sent is actually food that he gets from his... that he gets, like... I don't think he gets it from his work, but, like, when he's on lunch break at work,
Yeah.
he goes to a place and orders food. It was food that he hadn't made himself. So then we felt extremely betrayed, and now Conrad is our nemesis, and we hate him, and we never rate any of his food, even if it looks like it was made by him, which this kinda does.
This is 100% made by him, and can we just say that this is disgusting? Like, that is just... Ugh.
Yeah, it doesn't look too great.
No.
So that's
If
I'm not gonna rate it, but like that's bacon, that's cheese, that's a not a sesame seed bun, but also a very cracked bun. I don't know what he did to it. The
he
bottom, the,
overshot that button.
the bottom looks even worse because it's like
The
basically ripped
bottom
in
is
half.
non-existent. Yeah, and the burger does not even fit. Like I can wanting to stuff a burger, but
Why is it crooked? Why is it tilted? Why? And then also, if you look at the burger, all right, the top of the burger, it looks very dark. Then in the center, it's lighter, and then the bottom, it's red. I don't know what he did. Toaster, are you still there? Okay, Toaster's back. Anyway, as I was saying, why is it tilted? And then also, if you look at the top, I think that's the burger. The top is very dark, the center is lighter, and the bottom's red. Could you please explain to me, Toaster?
what did you do, my guy? Like, why does that look overcooked and undercooked at the exact same time?
It's like
Like,
he flipped it to one side, he left it on a bit too long, and he thought, oh, I left it on so long, the other side's probably cooked as well, and he just took it.
yeah, he was probably like, well, if I overcooked one side and I undercooked the other side, it balances out,
It
right?
balances out.
Yeah. So anyway, that's
Perfection.
trash. That's trash. Horrible. Absolutely
Yes,
disgusting.
but we do not rate. Anyway,
Yeah. Moving on.
moving on.
Another
That
bad.
is... What is that?
That is Hmm.
Those
Well,
cylindrical shaped objects on the left, why are they like red but black?
how did you overcook it and undercook it? He did the thing. He did the thing.
He did the thing! He did the thing!
So firstly, that's some type of sausage that's charred, very charred, served with a yucky looking mash with even worse looking salsa.
That's mash? Bro, that doesn't even look like potato.
Yeah, but like, what else is it meant to be?
I, to be honest, it doesn't, from what I remember of what mash looks like, that looks nothing like mash. To be honest, it looks more like, okay, so there was this one time where I attempted to make an omelet, and
Yeah,
when I
it looks
folded
like
it, I kind of like fucked it up. It looks exactly like that.
the only reason why I'm saying that's not an egg, that's not. Wait, hold on a second. That's macaroni on top.
Wait,
Can you see like the
you
tiny little
might
holes?
be right.
Hold
What
on a second.
the
What is this? What did you make?
What happened here?
What the fuck is that? That
Please
is
explain what happened here.
that is absolutely disgusting. Jesus Christ, dude.
I must agree.
Okay, so firstly, bad picture because I can see a harbinger, whatever.
Yeah.
So and the weird ass plate, and also weird ass food. Like what the fuck? I'm giving this a 2.
I'm very confused. Also, I feel like either that is an extremely large sausage, or that plate is really small.
Yeah, that's I mean, you can get sausages in that size, but you can also get plates in that size.
Yeah.
So because you have baffled both of us, I'm giving you a 2.
I will give you a 2 as well. I don't... Moving on.
Moving on to
Chicken
something else.
flavored ramen, hard boiled egg, fried over easy eggs, with turkey meat and spring onion.
Right. I specialize in the noodles, so oh, so yeah. Firstly, where you brought that? Oh,
It does
oh,
look... It does seem like there is zero liquid within there.
yeah. You want to have broth with this kind of noodles, but like, what you doing? Like, what are you doing? Where is your broth? Why is your chopsticks in the bowl?
Yes, chopsticks should be laid, like, not on the side, but like,
You,
I don't know how to explain it.
You can have it on the bowl that's laid
Yeah,
across the rim of it, or you can have it on the
yeah.
side.
That's what I was
Both
trying. That's not what. That's what I was trying to say. I'm
both
not
work.
good with
So,
English words.
so firstly, I have multiple problems with this. Now, you, the average person who might not know too much about food, be like, Toaster, what possibly looks wrong with this dish besides the chopsticks? Well, I will tell you, good sir.
I.
First, there is no broth. That's a pretty obvious
Yeah.
wrong. And
That.
then, like, that's a pretty obvious wrong. And secondly, them are hard-boiled eggs. Them are two hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Like,
Shouldn't the yolk be like semi-runny?
yeah, you don't want it to. If you don't want it runny, fair enough. But that is cooked, like cooked, 100% cooked.
I've
You
done
don't want
enough
that.
talking with Toaster that I know a tiny amount about things.
Yeah. So yeah, you want it just a little bit like runnier because you can see how white that yolk looks. You want it quite strong. You want quite a strong looking yolk, and that's not too strong. Like if I were to eat that, it would feel dry. Like you know when you eat a yolk that's too dry, that's what I'd feel in my mouth. And because there's
Yeah.
broth in that, what am I going to use to balance out the dryness? There's nothing there. And turkey, you're using turkey meat, which is a dry meat. So where is the broth, my guy? And then again, you have noodles that are presumably the incorrect type of noodles. Like, I want to say you try to use egg noodles, but like, why are you using egg noodles? Like, why are you using egg noodles? You should be using wheat. Come on.
I have a question for you. How do you feel about the fried over easy egg?
Um,
Wait, that
you can
says that's wait, hold on.
right over
It
easy.
says hard-boiled egg, singular, but they are clearly more than one there. And then it says fried over easy eggs.
He struggles with plurals, but that
Hmm.
doesn't matter. Um, just
How do
like
you
how
feel about it?
just like how there's a singular spring onion apparently. Um, but um,
Spring
yeah,
onion, only one.
I do feel not happy with it because you can have a fried over easy egg with ramen. You can have hard boiled eggs with ramen. Firstly, you should always marinate your hard boiled eggs because it just tastes better. Um,
Don't they normally
then,
do it in soy sauce?
yeah, it's a mixture between soy and other stuff, so like fish sauce and chicken broth, stuff like that.
Eh.
Um, so obviously the things I said you don't want to put all in once, but
Hmm.
you can marinate it in a
Yep.
bunch of stuff. But that's not the point. The point is that he is using two different types of eggs in one dish, which is weird. Firstly, and then also, why are you using turkey? Like it's not a good meat. It's not good. Turkey is dry, and you don't want it with noodles, ramen, when there's no broth. And then secondly, you haven't made ramen. You made noodles. Ramen is a specific type of noodle, and that's not ramen that you have used. You have made egg noodles, you've used egg noodles, and there's no broth, and it is bad. Um, so yeah,
Hold on, I just
that's
realized he said, or she, I don't know. They said chicken flavored ramen.
yeah. Oh,
Interesting.
wait, how are you gonna make flavored ramen if you don't have a broth?
Yeah.
Oh, you're using the
Hmm.
instant noodles?
Instant noodles? You're using instant noodles? You are a degenerate like me? I spit.
There are instances where instant noodles can be used, but that is when you'd make it like me. I have made instant noodles before and I made it taste restaurant quality. That's not how you do it. I'll tell you that right now. That's not how you do it. So, yeah. Um, no, this is pretty bad. You tried with the presentation, but you didn't quite get there either. That's a nasty ass counter, by the way. That's very outdated. Fix your counter. So I am
Damn.
rating this a 3.2.
3.2, I will give it a 3.4. Most people would probably think I'd say 3.3, but remember 3.3 is above 10. I will give it a
Oh, yeah.
3.4. And that will be it for this episode.
Ooh.
We've been recording for a bit, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like. If you really liked it, hit subscribe. If you do subscribe, turn on all notifications so you know about every time I upload. Share this video around, and I'll see you next Friday for the next episode of Food Review. Say goodbye, Toaster.
Meet me